Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Target Display. In this video, we are going to see the day 28th March 10 mixed arithmetic questions. Without wasting any time, let's move into the questions. Before that, if you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon to get instant notification about my videos. So, question number 1. A thief steals a bike at 6 p.m. and drives at a speed of 56 kilometers per hour. Police came to know about the theft at 7:30 p.m. and started chasing him with a speed of 68 kilometers per hour. After how much kilometers police will catch the thief? So, according to the question, it is clear that we have a speed of police which is 68 kilometers per hour and the speed of the thief which is 56 kilometers per hour. The police known about the theft after 1.5 hour. So in that 1.5 hour the thief travels 56 kilometers plus half of 56 which will be 28 kilometers. So totally 84 kilometers he traveled. So the distance between the thief and police which is 84. This 84 kilometers is the distance between them. So the relative speed here is difference between the both speeds. Why? Because they are running in the same direction. So the speed will be difference. We need to find the time. Here speed equals to distance divided by time. So we need to find the answer for the time. So this is 12 7 times. So after 7 hours, the thief caught. Now the question is asked about police travels how many kilometers to catch the thief. So totally 7 hours journey is taken by police also. So police speed is 68 kilometers per hour. So for 1 hour 68 means for 7 hours 68 into 7 7 8 times 56 7 6 times 40 to 47. So 476 kilometers he traveled. So option A is the answer for this question. Next question number 2. Train A starts from point X with a speed of 100 kilometers per hour at 10 a.m. and train B starts with a speed of 90 kilometers per hour at 12:30 p.m. from Y, and total distance between X and Y is 915 kilometers. Find at what time they will cross each other. So according to the question, there is two stations X and Y. The distance between both the stations is 915 kilometers, and it is saying that A starts from X at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour, and from Y train B starts with a speed of 90 kilometers per hour, and it is started at 12:30 p.m. and it is started at 10 a.m. So here the time is not same, so we need to make the time equal. So first for to make it as a 12:30, 2.5 hours later we need to see. For 2.5 hours later it already travels 200 plus half an hour it takes 50. So 250 distance is covered by train A. So after 250 distance it reached at a time of 12:30. So 250 kilometers traveled by already A. Now the distance between the two trains we have is 915 minus 250. 915 minus 250, which will be 566. So here the distance between these two trains is 665. So question is asked about the time taken by them to cross each other. So time equals to distance by speed. So distance is 665 divided by speed. Here relative speed is which is they are traveling in opposite direction. So sum of the speeds 100 and 90. Sum of these means 190. 5 2 times, 5 1 times, 3 times and 3 times. 19 7 times. So time we got is 7 divided by 2, which is nothing but 3.5 hours. So after 3.5 hours it crosses each other. They crosses each other. So after the 3.5 hours means from the 12:30 after 3.5 hours. So half an hour is given to 12:30. It reaches to 11 plus. It means 13. I mean 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock plus 3 hours, 4 o'clock. So answer is 4 p.m. So answer is 4 p.m. Option A is the answer. Next, question number 3. Raghav alone can complete a piece of work in X days and Suman alone can complete the same work in X plus 10 days. If they together can complete the same work in 12 days, then find in how many days Suman can complete the same whole work. So, according to the question, Raghav can complete the work in X days. Suman can complete X plus 10 days. Both together can complete in 12 days. So, for both, we have a formula of X into X plus 10 divided by sum of these two, which will be 2X plus 10 totally in 12 days. So, from this we can able to find the value of X. So, X square plus 10X equals to 24X plus 240. So, sorry, 120. This is 120. So we got x square minus 14x minus 120 equals to 0. So 120 means 26 times. Minus and minus means plus and minus are the root signs. So we got x value which is 20. Now the question is asked about Suman. In how many days Suman can complete? Means x plus 10 days. So 20 plus 10, 30 days. So answer will be 30. Option B is the answer for this question. Next, question number 4. In a fair, the average number of males and females is 320. 75% of males and 60% of females in the fair are adult. If the total number of children in the fair is 211, then find the number of males in the children. So, according to the question, it is saying that total males and females will be, here it is given about average. So, average 320 means total will be 640. Next. So 75% of males and 60% of females are adult. So let's take the number of males be 100x, number of females be 100y. So in this 75% are 75x are adults. Then how many children we have? 25x. In this 60% are adults. 60% means 60y are adults. And how many children are there in females is 40y. And in question it is saying that the total number of children we have 211. So 25x plus 40y equals to 211. And one more statement we have, m plus f equals to 640. M is nothing but 100x, f is nothing but 100y. So 100x plus 100y is equals to 640 we have. Now the question is asked about find the number of male children, asking about 25x. So we need to find the value of x. So we are going to eliminate the y. So here the y is not same. So we are going to multiply this with 5. This with 2. So after doing that, what are the equations we got is we got 200x plus 200y equals to 1280 and 125x plus 200y equals to 1055. So subtracting all these, this will be cancelled. 75x equals to 225. So this is the 3 times. We got x value 3 times. And the question is asked about number of male children. I already shown you that the number of children is 25x value. So 25 into 3 times, which will be 75 is the answer. So option A is the answer for this question. Next, question number 5. The average, question number 5. The age of son is 1/3 of his father. If after 4 years the age of father and son becomes 8:3, then find the sum of the ages of father and son. So according to the question, it is saying that the son is 1/3 of the father. So son and father ratio will be 1:3. So father and son ratio is 3:1. After 4 years, the ratio is 8:3. Here the difference between these two is 5. Here the difference between these two is 2. these two are not same, differences are not same. So we going to multiply oppositely with this with 5, this with 2. So we got 3 5 times. 15 is the father ratio and 5 1 times. 5 is the son. 8 2 times. 16 is the father and 3 2 times. 6 is the son. So now here we have one part and here is also only one part change. So one part of change is due to 4 years. So question is asked about find the sum of the father and son. So father and son total which will be 20 parts. So we need to find a 20 parts value. One part value 4 years means 20 parts value will be 80 years is the answer. So option C is the answer for this question. Next question number 6. Rohan, Harish and Sahil started a business with a total capital of 15,000 rupees. Harish invested 700 rupees less than Rohan and Sahil invested 3,500 more than Harish. If total profit at the end of a year is 45,000, then how much profit Sahil gets? So, according to the question, it is saying that Rohan, Harish, and Sahil total invested 15,000 rupees. And let's take the Harish, Rohan, and Sahil. Let's take Harish invested X rupees. Then it is saying that Harish invested 700 less than Rohan. 700 less than Rohan means Rohan invested 700 more than Harish. Okay. And Sahil invested 3,500 more than the Harish. Harish X means Sahil invested more than Harish with 3,500. So this is what we have. And in question it is saying that sum of all these which will be 15,000. So sum of all these three which will be 3x plus 4,200 is nothing but 15,000. So 3x value will be 15,000 minus 4,200 which will be 10800. So 3 times 6 times and 00. So x value 3600. Now the question is saying that how much profit Sahil gets. Sahil gets x plus 3500 he invested. So invested is x plus 3500 means 3600 plus 3500 which will be 7100. So he invested 7100 and their total investments is 15,000 and the total profit is given as 45,000. So by calculating this we get the total profit of Sahil. So 000 and 000 cancel 15 3 times. 7100 into 3. So we got to 00 7 3 times 3 7 sorry 3 1 times 3 7 3 times 21. Sorry. So we got 21300 as our answer. So option A is the answer for this question. Next question number 7. The population of a town increased by 25% per annum. If the present population is 126,250, find the population of a town 3 years ago. So in the question it is saying that 25% per annum increases. So 1/4 increases for every year. So initially 4 it becomes 5. So 3 years back means 4 cube which will be 64 and 3 years back means after 3 years it will become 5 cube which will be 125. So it is saying that 3 years back total will be 64, at present it becomes 125, and in question it is saying that present value 125 parts value is given as 126,250. We need to find 3 years back which is 64. We need to find the value of this one. 25 5 times 25 5 times 125 left 0 5 0 times. So 5 1 0 1 0 times. So we need to find 1010 into 64. We can write it as 100 plus 1 into 640. So 64,000 plus 640. So we got a 64640 is the answer. So option C is the answer for this question. Next, question number 8. A deposited rupees 7200 in a bank at 8% per annum for 5 years simple interest. B deposited 9500 at 20% per annum for 2 years in compound interest. What is the difference between compound interest and simple interest? So, compound interest 20% for 2 years means 9500 is the principal. If we calculate 44%, we get the compound interest. And simple interest amount invested is 7200. 8% for 5 years means 8 5 times 40 divided by 100. This is simple interest. Double zeros and double zeros cancel. Here double zeros gone. 4 5 times 20. 4 9 times 36 38 380 into 11 means 38, which will be 0 8 1 4 1 80. Here we have 4 2 times 8 4 7 times 28 2 8 80. So subtracting 2880 from this, we get 0 0 3 1 3. So 1300 is the answer. So option D is the answer for this question. Next, question number 9. Ratio between the chemical and water in a 150 liters of mixture is 8:7. When 30 liters of mixture is taken out and 4 liters of water is added, then what will be the ratio between a chemical and water in the new mixture? So according to question, the total quantity is 150 chemical and water in the ratio of 8:7 means chemical is 70, chemical is 80 and water is 70, and 30 liters is withdrawn. This 30 liters are also withdrawn in the ratio of 8:7. So total 8 plus 7, which will be 15 parts. So one part value will be 2. So 8 2 times 16 parts is withdrawn from chemical, and 7 2 times 14 parts is withdrawn from water. So after that 4 liters of water is added. So here we have 56 plus 4 liters of water is added. So totally water is 60 quantity, and here the chemical what we left is 80 minus 16, which will be 64. So there is no change in the chemical. Now the question is asked about to find the ratio between these two. So for 16 times is 64, for 15 times is 60. So we got a ratio of 16:15. Option B is the answer for this question. Next, question number 10. The total income of A, B and C is 1830 rupees. If A's income is 4/5 of B's income and B's income is 4/5 of C's income, then find the income of C. So according to the question, A plus B plus C, all together their income will be 1830, and it is saying that A and B are in the ratio of 4:5, B and C are in the ratio of 4/5. So all A is to B is to C, which will be in the ratio of 4:5, and 4:5 means here the B is not same, so we are going to multiply this with 4, and these will be multiplied with 5. So for 4 times 16 for A, for 5 times 20 for B, on both 5 times C 25. So their total investments, their total income is these in ratios of ABC. So question is asked about find the income of C. We need to find 25 parts value. Total, we have total sum of all the incomes. So 16 plus 20 plus 25, 45 plus 16, which will be 61 parts value is given as 1830. Now we need to find 25 parts value. So we need to find 25 parts value. This is 30 times 30 into 25, which will be 750 as the answer. So option A is the answer for this question. By this, we have completed today's set and mixed arithmetic questions. If you like this video, please do comment, share, and tell me about how was the video today. Thanks for watching.